Today on the Spinning Whoosh Miata, I'm going to be removing the bumper. I've been putting this off for a while just because I've been waiting on parts, but finally I've got enough in. Basically there's a couple more things I'm waiting on, but to start, in the next couple of videos I'm going to be installing the LED version of the DRLs. Basically, when this car was rebuilt from the front end due to an accident, they just built it with the cheapest parts they could possibly get. So it was basically like warm white running lights and yellow side markers. So along with those, I've got some LED side markers to match the rear. We're already on the car. I've got some hella horns going in. And I've got another MX5 things part for the DRLs that basically allow them to run with the headlights running. So that's pretty cool. Let's see, one additional part that I do not have in yet is from Carbon Miata. Always waiting on that. And that is the spider grill. I've been looking forward to this one. So let's get started on this thing. So first up, we're removing bumper is we're going to be taking off the fender liners. Mine might be kind of beat up, so I'm interested to see how much damage I've done after lowering the vehicle. Yeah, so let's do it. So I've taken off the wheel just to give the camera better access, but for the most part you can usually just manually turn your wheel if need be. Not that big a deal. Or if you want to take off the wheel, that's cool too. So basically you got a bunch of plastic push pins here. You'll take off with, well, I had too big of a flathead, but there we go. And they just pop out and fly away, you know, whatever. So it looks like I did have a little bit of damage up here from tire rubbing, and I think I'll trim that a bit, but yeah, just a couple in here for me. As well as up here. And pretty much just enough to pull these back, I would imagine. I think I'm also going to get a pair of pliers, because there's a few that aren't really push pins, or just kind of, well, they are push pins, but not quite removable easily enough with a flathead. So we'll get a pair of needle nose pliers in after those. And just yank that sucker on out. I mean, that was... Alright. Yeah, lots of nice rock chips and all that good stuff in here. Sweet. The next step here is we'll be going underneath and removing some of the under tray pieces. Pretty much only the, it's a Phillips head, or I believe like an 8 or 10 millimeter socket to take just a couple screws out along the outside, and only the ones that are attached to the actual bumper. Like there's a couple push pins, you do not need to remove those. So, I'll hop on that next. Alright, I'll get after these real quick, and I'm just gonna go with the freaking Phillips head, honestly. Yeah, that just starts bringing the whole thing down. Just clarify, these are 8 millimeters. Yes, indeed it does help. There's one here in the center. on to the other side. I have already done the other side of the fender liner there. Just a push pin for some stupid reason. Oh yeah, so one last inside. Alright, once all the bottom pieces are taken off, we'll make our way to the top. Cut. With the bottom section taken off, the only last thing you have to do is there are 4 of the same sort of clips holding on the front, as well as 2 Phillips head screws, but I have swapped those out for my dress-up hardware. If you like the looks of these, I do sell these on my website as well. A little shameless plug there, but hey, it's my video. So, let's start taking those off. Yep, and I already see the bumper starting to budge. I do not want to put that there like that. Get these popped off. It's really starting to budge now, so I'll hold it up my weight. And let's go ahead and move this camera back so we can get a good view of this thing coming off. Put these up here as well. I'm really good at losing things, so let's see how that goes. Alright, with those moved, we'll see how this comes off. Looks like there might be something held up. Nope, just kind of clips on the side there. Missing anything? A couple wires here and there holding it on. Literally 2 wires, and that should be it. Nice. I'll go ahead and remove those real quick. Oh, fuck it, I'll hang out for a second. With those 2 wires unclipped, the bumper's off. So that wasn't too bad. Basically, it's just the fender liners, removing the bottom under tray, and literally 6 top bolts. Bumper is off. So, yeah, not bad. So, stay tuned for our next video. Like I said, I have a few projects coming up, like changing out the DRLs in the bumper, installing some hella lights, and I'll include a link for those in the next video, and a couple other nice little things. So, come back for more.